Welcome to Experience Oldsmar, a podcast created by and for those who love this special place. I'm your host, Deb Vitrelli, broadcasting from the top of Tampa Bay in beautiful downtown Oldsmar. Joining us today is the current chairman of the Upper Tampa Bay Regional Chamber of Commerce, Jason Sanders. Jason is president of Oldsmar's very own Power Clean Corporation. He joined the chamber in 2015 and has since helped develop a program to support local nonprofit agencies. A local graduate of Countryside High School, he went on to attend Syracuse University, where he studied medicine and played rugby for the Syracuse Orange. Go Auto!
Go Auto!
Jason is currently working on plans for Oldsmar's first microbrewery. Ooh, can't wait to hear about that later.
Me too.
Welcome, Jason.
Welcome. Thank you.
Thanks for being here. So the Upper Tampa Bay Regional Chamber of Commerce recently hosted its annual awards dinner to recognize businesses and individuals for contributions to, obviously, their communities.
Right.
So who were the big winners that night?
We had a lot of awards. We usually put on several categories that we try to do and take throughout the year, take applications for, and go through and see what we see as a chamber during the year. Who's doing things in the community, expanding their businesses, whatever it may be. So with those categories, we had for Small Business Award, we had Comfort All-Stars. Okay. Medium Business Award, we had Express Oil Change and Lube. Large Business was Discovery Senior Living. We had a nonprofit award this year, which went to the VFW Post 12186.
Right here in Oldsmar.
Right here in Oldsmar, yep. And that's been exciting because I got to work with them a little over the past year and everything, too, while they were getting set up. So, yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. It's great. They're doing a great job. Oldsmar Citizen of the Year was Matt Clark.
Excellent choice.
Yes, you may recognize him.
The Aussie guy.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody knows him to some extent. Northwest Hillsborough Citizen of the Year was Thomas King Jr. So he's with Florida Firearms.
Oh, wow.
Just up in Hillsborough.
I have a certificate for that I need to use.
Oh, you should go.
Thank you.
Yeah, you should
for
go.
Letting me know that.
He's a very good guy and put in a lot of work over this year between him and his company, doing a lot of things for the community and getting involved. So especially during COVID, he was he was right up front. So
nice.
Yeah, he did a lot of good work. Our ambassador of the year for the chamber was Dory Daniel with Dorsey CBD store, right here in Oldsmar again. Then volunteer of the year was Patty Taylor. And then we had the Upper Tampa Bay Cup, that goes out to a member of the community who just does outstanding service year-round, above and beyond, in all facets, like in everything you can imagine. And that year, that was our own mayor, Eric Seidel. Yeah.
So, he was very honored, I believe, to receive that. So.
Between everything that he's been doing as mayor and everything he did personally, the things he got involved in even in the county, and it was just, he did a great job over the year, really, with everything going on. So we wanted to honor him with that.
Yeah, great. And then obviously during the awards dinner, also the Upper Tampa Bay Educational Foundation presented scholarships for $2,000.
Correct.
Yeah, to local high school seniors. So who were these fortunate students?
Well, we had students from there in our area here. We have 5 high schools that we work with for that. And we work with them to pick out students that, not only academically, but volunteering, put in the time, everything, just all around, class acts.
Yeah.
So we wanted to do that for them. Always do every year. So from Alfonso High School was Kevin Pham. Sickles was Emily Jamie. Eastlake High School was Lorena Britton. Countryside, go Cougars. Oh. Yep. That was Natalia Rodriguez. And then Katie Garcia was from Leto. And interesting fact that I found out from them, at least 2 out of the 5 of those students were accepted and are going to Harvard University.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It isn't Syracuse, but, it's
Poor
good
Otto.
enough. They had to go to Boston instead. That's all. So, they'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll, be fine.
They should be,
That's quite a feat, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good for them.
They're excellent students.
Good choices. So the city of Oldsmar has an agreement with the Upper Tampa Bay Regional Chamber of Commerce for a business assistance program. So this program collaborates to include the city in vital economic development programs such as We Mean Business visits.
Correct.
So as chairman of the chamber, so you're part of those monthly visits to Oldsmar businesses. So who have you recently visited with?
We do every month. We visit at least 3 businesses.
Wow.
During the day. Yeah, and so we've been able to cover a lot of ground. And for me especially, I kind of hijacked that when I came in as chair the first time. because I enjoyed it so much the first time there. So I've been able to go over the past 4 years and do all of them. So I've seen a lot. Yeah, I've seen a lot of businesses, during that time. Recently, MI Metals, local manufacturing company here in Oldsmar, Chief Packaging, the Dimmitt Collision Center, Express Oil and Lube, there's even down here, Computer Ninjas. Like, I'm trying to just think of different people.
Different ones,
we go into everything. We'll go into everything. Dogism.
Oh yeah,
That's
a fun one.
Yeah, exactly. Great places. I mean, just to go see what they do and be able to talk to them, ask them what brought them into the city. What brought them in here for where their location is, how they're doing, what they like, what they don't like, what we can help with. And being there with the city, because we go with the city manager and the mayor. It's great because you get to hear, gives them the opportunity to voice their opinions on a lot of different things.
Good or bad.
Yeah, good or bad. And it's not always good. I mean, we don't have a lot of issues with that usually, but it's great that the city manager and the mayor go into it knowing that they may hear something bad. They may have questions that come up, but the great thing is just being able to see how they've handled that and how they do it and how they work with the people and everything. Because a lot of times they don't know the issues anyway until they come up. So we they allow the people to voice it.
Yeah.
And then we work through that. And as a chamber, we're able to help with that and facilitate things too. Because a lot of times it may not even be a city issue. It's more of something that the chamber should handle.
Yeah.
And we try to piece it together.
Yeah. I've heard about those. Yeah.
Yeah. But they're, amazing companies in Oldsmar, and you wouldn't even know what they're doing just running up and down the street and going about your day until you get in there and see what they do. It's just unbelievable to see what we have here in Oldsmar and what people actually do within the city, who they're selling to, where it goes. It's unbelievable.
Exporting is huge. People wouldn't even think that.
Yeah.
Right across north of Tampa Road is that huge industrial park, and it's there for a reason.
Yep.
The way the city laid out, potential business in north and residential south, and the transportation component is that, shipping everything. And it's just phenomenal when you think about how many are back there.
Yeah. We're doing everything from paper straws to aircraft carriers, so it's the technology that we have here and the things that we do are amazing. Quality thin films is an example of that. You're talking about pieces and films that are on the Hubble telescope.
Oh my Lord. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you see the things that they do. Yeah, it's not
mind blowing.
Yeah, it is. And that's the really interesting thing going into all these people is really finding out, what we're producing here in Oldsmar, what they're doing, the people that are involved. It's amazing. I wish everybody had the chance to go visit the businesses like that just to get to know them and see what's in the area.
Interesting.
It's phenomenal. Yeah.
What other components? I know you do restaurants sometimes too.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they're all struggling out there to hire and,
Anybody, if you're a business in Oldsmar, we go talk to you and try to hit you and everything else when you can let us in. And we've covered some of the restaurants and everything as well and talked to them and seen their struggles as far as being open and when they weren't able to be open in the last year and their trouble getting help and things like that. So it's, even to go into a commercial kitchen like that and see what they do and they have to take precautions for and prep and everything else. If you're in the business, you know it, but when you're not, you really don't understand what goes into it and what they're dealing with.
And you appreciate it after the fact.
Absolutely, you appreciate it. Yeah, for sure. But any business at all, and I'm telling you, it's amazing. It's a very good program.
The chamber was awesome when COVID hit, and you started compiling a list of all the restaurants that were open, offering takeout. I mean, it was just a great, synergy with the community.
We had to start doing that right away. We knew that we had to jump in quick and try to come up with inventive ways to help and do those things.
Salvation to a lot.
Yeah, and we didn't even know that some of them would work. We thought, we'd have to play some out and see how they went, but even to the extent of when we'd have meetings or since we started shifting some things to Zoom meetings, we'd shift them to nighttime and we'd tell everybody, go get takeout from one of the restaurants, bring it home, get on Zoom. We'll have the meeting. We'll have like a dinner and drink meeting, at home. So, even that, just going and getting a meal, from them meant a lot. And, we'd go get meals. We'd get 50 or 60 meals like 3 times a week and go take it to frontline workers. We take it to a hospital. We take it to a fire department. We'll take it anywhere with a thing. So, we're thanking those people that we could for putting in the hard work and supporting the restaurants at the same time. So it just seemed to be a good fit. And fortunately, everything that we tried to do really kind of worked out with that. So we just kept going.
Yeah. I might cry saying this, but it amazed me how one bad situation brought an entire community together.
Absolutely.
And it's not just here. I mean, it's global.
Yeah.
You know, you have neighbors. You actually met your neighbors. You're helping everybody. You're sitting out on your porch, eating dinner, waving across, and pretending you're having a barbecue with everybody. It was just phenomenal. You know.
Yeah, there are going to be some good things that came out of this.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well, speaking of good things, so during the June 15th Oldsmar City Council meeting, Council approved the Chamber's special event application for a new event coming to Downtown Oldsmar. Mm-hmm. The new event, Second Friday, is a street festival next to the property adjacent to City Hall. So what makes this new event so special to the community?
A lot of things, yeah. In my opinion, a lot. I could go on for this for a while. As if Oldsmar wasn't great enough on its own, to be able to bring people downtown and, get us into an area, they'll get some exposure to the chamber and the people that we know that'll be vendors there and everything as well. That'll be great. But we wanted to do something downtown and start that as well, just because of all the things that we're working towards for the downtown and council is and the mayor is. We want to get people exposed to Oldsmar now if they haven't been, get them used to coming down into our area and getting with the people, because as we go and they see the progression, when downtown opens up and we can get that going and clear, it's going to be phenomenal.
I can't wait. Yeah. I mean, it's great for the vendors. And I know you guys are looking at doing car shows and bands and, food and drink vendors, whatever. So,
and we have, since we have the room for it here downtown and even later we will, because the way they're having everything set up, we've already, talked about some of that as far as where we do some of these things, continue to go on, with it, even when downtown is built. We're going to have the room and we're going to have the ability to have these events. We're going to be able to have places for bands. And the nice thing is, too, because they're going through the process of building all this now, the things that we do want to do and go, if they're able to tweak things to help us out, knowing that we're going to have events and this and that, they're working with us for that as well. And, and they're easy things. They're not going to move a building, obviously.
Exactly.
But, I don't have that
Lay
much
some
pull.
sod there.
Yeah, right. But so it's going to be awesome. That's going to be downtown's going to be a great place to be in a few years.
Oh, yeah.
And like I say, even now, it's going to be great now. I think just having the vendors there, bring some people downtown, help some of the restaurants that are around there. Like I say, get people into the downtown area. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Lovely. So I know the first one's coming up on Friday, July 9th.
July 9th, right?
And it'll be, do you know what times? Is it 6 to?
It's 6 to 10.
10, okay.
Yeah, 6 to 10 on the second Friday
of every month.
Of every month, yeah.
So you're looking at, let's see.
July 9th.
Yep.
August 13th.
Okay.
September 10th.
Cool.
October 8th.
Oh, my mom's birthday.
Oh, good. Yeah, November 12th. And December 10th.
Okay.
So so what we've done so far is, this is not really a dry run, but we got approval from council to go for the first 6. Yeah. And then after we have the first one, I'm sure they'll extend us for another 5 years. So,
wonderful.
Yeah, we'll work on that then.
Okay, cool. Oh, it's the lightning round.
Okay.
Yay. So, Jason, what is your favorite sports team?
College or pro? Actually, you know what?
I could guess college.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. So we're in the Tampa Bay area, so I think this has to be pretty obvious. So I have to say the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay.
And the New York Yankees.
Oh, Yankees.
Right. Sorry with the Rays,
That's
but
okay.
I'm a New York guy, so that's always been there. So sorry.
Yeah. Well, it's cool. Have you ever been to their field over there, Steinbrenner Field? Oh,
yeah, absolutely. And there's a lot of Yankees fans down here anyway, so
That's
I guess
true.
maybe it is okay.
They are fun fans, though. I give them that.
Yeah.
What is your favorite travel destination?
Ooh, I would have to say, for a travel destination, I like the Cayman Islands a lot. Oh. Yeah, the Cayman Islands, it was I don't know, I just really like it most of all. So
it was
I'll
low
stick
key
with
and
that.
down low, or?
Yeah, it's nice. It's a little English still, so it's a nice island. I don't know. It's just something about it for me.
There you go.
I've been to a few islands, and I like the
trick of it.
Bahamas and things like that, but there's just something about it there that just clicks for me. So Cayman Islands, if I have to go somewhere, that'd be my first choice, I think, still.
There you go.
Yeah.
And finally, cars or boats?
Ooh, Cars.
Oh, really? I would have picked
cars.
boats.
No, I like other people's boats.
Oh,
yeah. See,
just
those
not
are the
yours.
best. I'll clean them up and everything else, but I like other people's boats.
Oh, yeah.
And you can have more cars. There's no use in
That's
me having
true.
5 boats, but I can have 5 cars.
Be a fleet, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. So I'll stick with cars for now.
All right.
That's good.
Cool. Well, thank you, Jason, for being a guest on our podcast.
Absolutely.
And special thanks to our awesome engineer, Mark McGinley. Be sure to follow and like the City of Oldsmar on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. To find our list of podcast segments, visit experienceoldsmar.com. I'm your host, Deb Vitrelli. Until next time, I invite you to check out all the great things you can do to truly experience Oldsmar.
Good.